Duolingo, day 1071. Get rid of this. Cueva.
Cueva.
En los tiempos prehistóricos los hombres vivían en cuevas. Atleta.
Grifo.
Grifo. Pasado.
Mancha.
Ángel.
Mi perro saldría a ver el mundo.
My dog would go out to see the world. Narrow.
Estrecho.
Sand.
Arena.
Trap.
Grifo.
Hoja.
Hoja. Spider.
Yo saldría a correr con los cocodrilos.
Would go out with the cocodrilos. A correr, ya. Correr. Tú saldrías a hablar con las arañas.
Ellos vendrían a mi teatro.
They would come to my theater. En otro mundo nosotros saldríamos a explorar el mundo por años. We would go out and explore.
Un ángel vendría a visitarme cuando estoy muy triste. Me diría que todo va a estar bien y que nuestros hijos y yo seremos felices.
La visita.
Araña.
Ángel.
Hoja.
Universo.
Débil.
Sé que es inusual, pero yo creo que las arañas son divertidas. ¿Sabes qué haría yo con 8 piernas? Podría
¿Él podría vivir en una cueva?
I would know how to paint angels. Yo sabría pintar ángeles. Ellos saldrían a pescar.
Yo saldría a correr con los cocodrilos.
I would go saldría go out to run with the crocodiles. Go out saldría to run.
Cuando te hacen una pregunta, das una respuesta.
Answer, respuesta.
¿Sigues esperando?
¿Sigues esperando? Are you still waiting?
Vamos a saber su respuesta esta tarde.
We will. We are going to know their answers this afternoon.
Seguimos imprimiendo.
We are still
Seguimos.
we are still printing.
Ellos siguen discutiendo.
They are still arguing. Ah. Respuesta.
Respuesta.
Sigo llamando al gerente.
Alright.
Sigo.
I follow.
Sigo.
I keep calling the manager. I keep calling the manager.
No me dio una respuesta.
He didn't give me an answer.
¿Sigues buscando un asistente?
Are you still looking for an assistant to follow?
Seguí.
Seguimos organizando la reunión de esta tarde. ¿Nos puedes ayudar?
Pero no me gustó. Siento la reunión de esta tarde. ¿Nos puedes ayudar? But I'm leaving now. See. Yo. No, it's not. Who told you that? Sí, amor. Ya sé que ya es de noche, pero sigo
Trabajando.
lo siento. You almost sound like a robot. Yeah, I sound like a robot today. Ah. How you doing? Unless, yeah, I don't know. Should be okay, should be fine. I don't know what's your problem. I've noticed one thing about Twitch, right? So it gives you like a estimate of what you made through all the ads and shit and subscriptions. And I've noticed there's a pattern there. The longer I do it, the more I should have on it, the less it shows. So I was over $10 at one point. I checked and I'm at 9 today. So they literally just robbing people. They first show you that you have more, and then you're like, yeah, okay, so we're going somewhere, and then you go back to it and it's basically less, and it's just like, fuck him. Pedro is still making bad decisions.
Pedro. Sigue.
No.
Malas decisiones.
Sigue tomando. Okay. Anyway, how are you on Sunday? Yeah. How are you on Sunday? How you feeling with your new age? Your new additional years on your back? Waking up. Yeah, I always hated that. bread, bananas and stuff. Still feel 25, yeah, same. Same. It's like 25 was the last year I remember, and it stopped. And then later it was just bullshit. Literally bullshit. So,
Su, asistente.
asistente.
Sigue.
Organizando.
Organizando.
Carpeta.
Carpetas.
And the secretary is still cleaning up the folders.
La secretaria sigue ordenando
las
carpetas.
Pedro
sigue
sigue
tomando
tomando
malas decisiones.
Mm. Yeah, man.
El trabajo perfecto.
Mm. For some reason, I made the perfect coffee. Like the balance with strength and sugar. And only because there wasn't enough water in the kettle. So I just poured whatever there was and it came out fucking magic. Magic.
Bea entra a la casa de la abuela de Lynn. Lynn está en el sofá comiendo un sándwich.
Lynn, ¿por qué no contestas mis mensajes?
Hola, Bea. ¿Quieres un sándwich? Mi abuela hizo muchos.
No, no quiero un sándwich. Necesito tu respuesta sobre el trabajo.
Mine is same every day, strong as fuck. Nah. So it needs to be balanced. Strength and sweet. So it's gonna fucking cramp your stomach just in the right way.
¿Qué trabajo? El trabajo perfecto que encontré para ti. La compañía te mandó un email hace una semana.
Ah, sí, ese email.
Lynn, tienes que contestar. Es una oportunidad increíble.
That only happens when I add sweet to it. Yeah. Yeah.
Lynn mira su teléfono, pero no...
So like it was in all the olden days, coffee and a cigarette. Like that's literally Poland for me. It's like waking up, having some food, coffee, cigarette, toilet, fuck off to work. And then 3 hours in, boom, sandwich, coffee, cigarette. Although there was no toilet there. Oh. Construction site working. But that's why you needed to hit the toilet in the morning. Because if you didn't, then ooh. You always had to. Yeah, I mean. Yeah, but not really. No, there was always water to wash your hands. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, obviously, you had your backpack full of fucking sand and shit, and then you had your plastic bag with your sandwich, and sometimes you could feel the crack in your teeth. Yeah. pero no escribe nada.
¿Vas a seguir ignorando esto? Yo les escribí ayer para decirles que vas a contestar pronto.
Ujú.
¿Tú les escribiste? ¡Qué amable!
Vea, fue poco más. No,
Lynn, es un trabajo de mecánica. Te van a pagar muy bien.
Sí, lo sé.
Entonces, ¿por qué no contestas? Necesitan tu respuesta hoy.
Yeah, after butchering a couch. Yeah.
Lynn termina su sándwich tranquilamente.
Bea, no te preocupes tanto.
Me preocupo porque eres mi mejor amiga y no quiero que pierdas esta oportunidad.
Dejes pasar, pierdas.
No la voy a perder.
¿Cómo lo sabes si no les contestas?
But like construction work, landscaping, roofing, painting, you're always eating food with dirt on your hand. Yeah. Yeah, but I'm not. Yeah. Okay.
Porque ya trabajo ahí desde el lunes.
You're right there. Porque yo trabajo.
Bea se queda en silencio por un momento.
¿Qué? ¿Ya tienes el trabajo?
Sí, pero no me gusta contestar emails. ¿Quieres celebrar con un sándwich?
Fucking hell, she's eating so much bread. No wonder she's so fat. It's just fucking sandwiches all the time. Fat cow. Fat lesbian cow. With the nose ring. Ya tiene trabajo. Yes. Yeah, she's got the hair too, yeah. And she's lazy.
La secretaria sigue ordenando las carpetas.
But there's one thing that doesn't match because she apparently can fix motorbikes. So she knows she can do stuff in comparison to actual people who can't do shit. La secretaria sigue ordenando las carpetas. The secretary is still cleaning? No. Yeah, it shouldn't be cleaning, it should be fucking organizing, but still cleaning up the folders. Yeah, sigue ordenando. It's not cleaning up. Is it cleaning up? No. That's more than most, no. Yeah.
Seguimos imprimiendo.
We are still printing.
Laura sigue deseando ser la empleada del mes.
Ahora sigue deseando ser la empleada del mes. Laura wants is wishing to be is wishing? Yeah, is wishing. Wishing to be the employee of the month. Is still wishing. Yeah.
Sigo recibiendo correos electrónicos. Sigo. Siglo.
Sí.
Sigo.
Sigo.
¿Sigues buscando un asistente?
Sigues. Sigues. I keep. Okay. Sigo. Oh.
Juan, estoy preocupado y no sé qué hacer. No podemos terminar el proyecto todavía porque seguimos esperando la respuesta del cliente.
No sé qué hacer. Información. Yo, Pinkman. Pinkman. How you doing on Sunday, bro? She didn't give me an answer. No me dio una respuesta.
No me dio una respuesta.
Yeah, that's gonna be definitely interesting here to see all the EU digital fucking wallet stuff, national cryptocurrencies and shit. Unless there's gonna be some PvP going on Europe server. So yeah, it's gonna be bad either way. Doing good. To go PvP zone explore, yeah. Just don't go Africa, man. Do the archipelago, don't go Africa. No me dio una respuesta. She didn't give me an answer. It's gonna be chaos this year. We are still recycling paper at my office. Seguimos reciclando papel en mi oficina. Yeah, man. Good that you have some things to do.
Información.
Take your time. I mean, like you can see, I got like 400 hours in game already, and I still have, I would say, at least 400 hours in front of me to do everything. So yeah, easy to get all the cannons, to feed all the ships, to get all the upgrades. Yeah, fuck you know. I killed so many pirates yesterday. Was insane. They must have reset the server because of that rubber banding. Yeah, I logged in for like 15 minutes a bit later. Just did one trip, and it was still happening. So it's like fuck it. We can go hunt black flag pirate players eventually, or those who attack me. I mean, you can. It's like if you're in the PvP zone and they are in the PvP zone, yeah, man. Yeah. I mean, that's what PvP zone is for, right? And that's something I can say later if anyone comes messaging me saying why we attacked them or shit. Say, yeah, that's the PvP zone, man. Outside PvP zone, we might be more civilized, but inside, it's a crazy world. Kill them. Yeah, if they have black marks, it's easy to hunt them because you can see them on the map. So that's the easy pickings. You just go there. Fucking inside PvP zone FTA is totally different entity. Man. We show the dark side. Manifesting through our deeds in PvP zone. Jefa, sigo sigo leer o sigo leyendo. Jefa, boss woman, carry on reading, leyendo. Frida Abomination. Yeah.
Mi colega le dará una respuesta pronto al cliente.
Fuck the assholes. Mm. Yeah. Mi colega le dará una respuesta pronto al cliente. My colleague will give the give an answer to the client soon. Do be better steer clear of that circle. Oh yeah. I wonder if he started his guild already. Cause it was, I think the cooldown is like 2 days, so I think he's capable of starting. I joined the guild MTC. Ah, he joined the guild. What is it? What is that? Nation or trade union or what? Nosotros seguimos discutiendo sobre el proyecto y vamos a seguir discutiendo para encontrar la solución. It's Guy, I'm pretty sure. Okay.
Vamos a saber su respuesta esta tarde.
Well. Going to the most biased nation in the game. That's just like him. He would do that. Biased and overpowered. We are going to know their answer this afternoon. Y sigues esperando la respuesta del cliente. ¿Hasta cuándo vas a seguir esperando? Are you still waiting for the client's answer? How long are you going to keep waiting? ¿Hasta cuándo vas a seguir esperando? ¿Hasta cuándo?
Laura sigue deseando ser la empleada del mes.
Laura is still wishing to be the employee of the month. Yeah. I got it back yesterday. I wasn't bothered to stream actually. No energy. and just feeling like shit. Cut my finger. Now it's okay. I mean, it patched itself up, so I was pulling some fucking fibers, cause they've been stuck some fibers from my blanket in the morning. Yeah. Yeah, it's clean. It was opening yesterday, and now that was bullshit because it was constantly opening. Now it's safe. Yeah. Although I don't have any bandages and stuff, so I was just like, fuck it. The problem was because I was drinking day before. Now I'm thinking like, why there is so much blood everywhere? Like literally on my rack, on like everywhere, literally everywhere. And then I was like, yeah, cause I've been drinking day before. I've been hangovered and I fucking slashed myself, right? Yeah, fucking blood like water, everywhere. Bro, that was only from the finger, from the top of the finger. So I was like, that was weird how much blood came out. But then on the other hand, yeah, I was drinking alcohol, so makes your fucking blood thinner, right? Is it that? Yeah. Nah, I don't kill anyone. Not yet. Maybe later. For now, I don't have to. Sí.
Juan, estoy preocupado y no sé qué hacer.
And the best part about that is that I was cutting a lime, and when I dropped the lime, when I stabbed myself, it's still on the floor. So it's cut through. I stabbed my and it's the lime is still on the floor. I'm not even fucking picking it up yet. It's like fuck that lime. I'm not talking to it. Screw the lime, man. So it's still there, bloody lime. Yeah, on the floor, in the middle of the room. I died before I got the chance. Oh, it's going to stay there enough, bro. I used to work in a dub and would get micro cuts. Oh man, cutting the lime was the worst time of the night. I've been working with epoxy resin and fiberglass for my last year in UK, because I was just like, fuck my life, I just need any job, and I already planned for leaving, so I was just like, yeah, fuck it, I'm just gonna do it. And it was bad, but it was good in the same time. Small companies, just. But yeah, that was fucking shit there. Another place of chemicals and resins and setting shit on fire and fucking glass fiber. So yeah, I know that. Having fucking glass fiber everywhere, oh my god. And then you go for a shower and it's just like, stop it. Yeah. I know.
Hola, les damos la bienvenida a Pregúntale a Lucy, donde ninguna pregunta es demasiado personal.
What? The
Soy
McDonald's
Lucy y la
fast food
llamada
place
de
is-
hoy es con alguien que
I-
necesita consejos de moda. Pero primero,
Okay.
aquí hay algunas palabras que necesitas saber.
Maybe there is something like, that pays a bit better than like Maki's. But I can't get a job because I'm Okay. Blame Canada. Blame Canada.
Contratar.
South Park. Blame Canada.
Problema.
Hey, what's wrong with him? He's Canadian. Fellow Canadian, I agree.
Contratar.
Contratar. Hire.
Problema. Actualizo. Moda.
Hola Lucy, es urgente, necesito tu ayuda. La moda cambia rápido y para mí es muy difícil enterarme de los últimos estilos. La moda cambia rápido y para mí es muy difícil enterarme de los últimos estilos.
Cambia y es difícil.
¿Qué hago?
Yo actualizo mi armario cada semana y mi ropa siempre está de moda, pero sé que eso no es fácil para todos. Mi consejo: no debes preocuparte tanto por todo eso y tampoco es necesario que tengas un montón de ropa.
Se dice que tener mucha ropa es necesario. No.
Pero también tengo otra respuesta para tu problema. A lo mejor deberías crear tu propia ropa y la gente la usará. Yo conozco a los diseñadores más importantes de París y Milán. Me puedes contratar si necesitas ayuda con el diseño. Pero recuerda algo importante. Tienes que encontrar tu estilo y no preocuparte de lo que la gente piensa.
Wait, so what you're trying to tell me, right, is that there is not a single small Canadian company around you that has old white Canadians working there. You know where I'm going with that. Yeah, just like my British friend John. I want to believe that there are people like John in Canada, but I might be wrong. Where you could just go, join a small squad and do your job and, don't have to go and work for bullshit corporations, because corporations are bullshit, all of them. You wanna have a small Canadian company with older Canadians working there. You know what I mean? You gotta find a conservative business. Yeah, that's why like in UK, most of my long-term work, it was for small companies, and it was like there was at least two older British guys who would be like, ready to blame anyone for everything. So yeah. Maybe you wanted to move to Alberta or the Yukon. Even then, due to government grants for hiring other than Canadians. So that's that's a thing then, yeah. So there are grants for you what? Holy shit, when your own government pays companies not to hire you. Holy fuck. That is such a good place to be. Yo. Yo. And at the same time, the government is handing out fentanyl. Oh, let's go. Let's go, Canada. Down you go. Sign up for maid. Wow, so Canada started giving free maids as well. Holy shit. Free maids. But those are Indian guys maids, right? Am I right? Made it easier to get to see doctor. Faster to get approved than finding a family doctor. Fucking hell, that's so crazy. You literally have to go to doctor, tell them you have no purpose, they sign a paper, and boom, you die. Wow. So good. Wait, was it the Canada that voted yes on legal euthanasia or something? Was it this one? Was that the thing? Yeah, okay, so that's the thing you're still talking about. That's made, right? Okay. Because I remember that as yeah, Canada was doing that, and there was talks in UK to try do it. Medical assistance in dying. Okay. So I don't need your fucking assistance. I can die on my own. Fuck you, man. That's what I would say. It's like, I'm gonna die how I want. And I don't need any assistance. De encontraste.
Hemos llegado al final del programa. Gracias por escuchar. Y recuerda, si tienes una pregunta, solo pregúntale a Lucy.
5666. Fuck's sake. There is some real shit going on in the Western world. Mm. 43, so yes. And even you, when we tell you these things honestly, you don't take us seriously. No, I do know it's serious, but I don't care. I mean, for me, it's just so fucking stupid that I would never let this to be my reality. So I've not let poverty be my reality in Poland, so I moved to UK. I had all I wanted in a way. I had money. I never worried about paycheck, but then obviously I had I was missing other stuff. But then the system over there started to be oppressive, so I didn't want it to be part of that bullshit. So I came back, noticed that there was the same government in Poland that there was when I started working, and the guy stole my money and fucked off to be a doggy for Angela Merkel in EU Parliament. And I already had my tickets bought, so I was like, so UK's fucked. Poland, yeah, people getting richer, but everything is more expensive or as expensive as in UK, but they don't make as much money as in UK. Everything's fucked up. Like politically, still shit. So I'm not staying there. I'm not being part of that. So that's why I'm here. And I'm not being part of anything, really. So I just wanna be a part of something that I decided to create, just like FTA, with someone, either Wolf or not Wolf, like, yeah, anyone really. I wanna do something in a non-polluted environment, in a normal place, where the taxes are almost non-existent, when the weather is always good and the people are happy with what they have. So yeah, it's just basically if I don't want to be where the bullshit happens, I'm not there. So for me, I know you have it really bad over there, but quick thing, came back from another on first service. Tell them a South American or African country works all the time. Even blood work, no pills, no doctors, no nothing. Do they have my doctors are bad? Yeah. So that's pretty much my answer. Because I was suffering in UK when the whole shit started going bad. I was suffering back in Poland because I didn't want to recognize the fucking government of thieves and fucking corrupt bastards. And the only reason for me to stay in Poland was to get a gun and get at least one of them, and then end up in jail. So yeah, that would probably be me planning to kill fucking Prime Minister. Because he's a fucking thief and scum. So yeah. So either I would stay there and by now we wouldn't be chatting, I would be fucking in prison. Or I would be dead. Who knows? Who knows? And no one would stood up for me in this 40 million fucking people country. Maybe one or two people, but it wouldn't be publicly. It would be just like, oh yeah, he was right. But then don't say anyone I told you that. So, yeah, communism destroyed my country so much, left it scarred for so many years. People still have communist mental, and there is nothing you can do. One of my clients is just fuck as a nurse, come 8 hours to take care of his wife. If you like a piece of shit, if you decide you want a private healthcare. Yeah, like for example with that, my parents are on private healthcare in Poland, and if they weren't, they would be dead. At least my dad would be dead by now, because of obviously COVID vaccine. A week after he took it, he had a high blood pressure, 200. So he was basically just lying, not moving, trying to breathe steadily, and if not for private ambulance, private healthcare, he would be dead just like the neighbor, because neighbor had the same thing, and um, national health fucking bullshit service. They came, they picked him up, but he died on the way to the hospital because it took them fucking ages. So that's how my neighbor died, and that's how my father lives. So there you go. I never trusted anything that is government. Anything that is government is a bunch of thieves and scumbags. But they are legal thieves and scumbags. When you're doing thievery and, you know, skullduggery, you are a criminal. But they can do it because they do it legally. So that's why I'm saying this. Those are the same organized crime organizations. A country and a Brazilian gang. It's the same thing. Only difference is the monopoly on violence goes to the law, to the countries, because they have monopoly on power, on violence. So yeah. Dying nowadays, like Europe. Internet safety bullshit can freeze accounts, and yeah. Tracker, yeah, that tracker protest, that was so good. Like I was so happy to see that. That was so refreshing in that all that bullshit during the COVID thing. That was so refreshing to see all the trucks and fucking cities blocked and shit. I was like, yeah, go on, boys. You do it well. And then they fucking block their accounts and ruin people's lives, and fuck me, man. Grammar police, yeah. You got that going on in Australia. You got that in UK. Slowly creeps over to another European countries. Like you had Spanish government voting for every to turning every illegal that's been in the country for 6 months, turning them legal. How communist you have to be? How fucking idiot you have to be to do that? Especially Spain. Like they literally ruined lives of Spanish people. And now I'm gonna see Spaniards coming over here because fucking hell, the government ruined us. It's like, oh yeah, because you are fucking socialist, that's why. Stop being lefty. Just fucking start thinking about the future. Yeah, Antifa is everywhere, so it's the same in Poland. Fucking leftist idiots with masks on their faces. Every time there's a protest, they just go there and they fucking opposite to anything. You go, you have interviewing YouTube channels that goes to all the protests, and they want to speak to them, and they just don't want to speak. They just fucking throw middle fingers and can't answer any question. So pictures was Justin Trudeau. Yeah, fuck Trudeau is a fucking useless cunt. That's what he is. Fucking useless cunt. You should be ashamed to have a fucking prime minister like that, or whoever he is in power. Yeah, just like my guy. Just like my guy. It's like the same kind of character personality as a Donald Tusk from Poland. Yeah, the same kind of scum fucking bag. No me gustan esos vaqueros. Really like the Spanish guitar. Nos gusta mucho esta guitarra española. Yeah. That's why when I was young, I was going for the legalization marches. But then I've noticed something. I've noticed a pattern when I wasn't living in Poland anymore. I've noticed the pattern that because Germany legalized it when there was problems brewing with migrants, and then I was like, oh yeah, so that's just gonna be like a shut up thing. Like, oh, there you go, and shut up. It's like, yo, you wanna legalize it? Yeah, there you go, shut up now. Get fucking blazed and don't get involved. You know what I mean? And that's why I stopped supporting it, and I'm not saying anything about it anymore because it's good, but it's not really. You know what I mean? Because that's like literally giving you Valium and telling you just fucking just take it and don't get involved into politics. Just shut up, stay in your fucking cave and don't get out. Can we come around those billions of profit? Yeah, I mean, it's way better when it's legal because you can tax it and you get, you get benefits from people blazing, but also it can create problems. And that's the least of the problems when it comes to weed. Legalizing anything else creates even more problems. Like I don't know, Canada, I think, or in some states in US, they decriminalized everything, and then you had them fucking zombie walks and all that bullshit, and that just created a whole lot of problems. All that money went, yeah. Ukraine is a different business, part of current investment to protect it, or will lose billions. Carnegie's. Yeah, again, I don't believe in anything that's happening in the world now. Because whatever is happening, it is created. It's not happening naturally. Everything is created. It's like everything is AI generated, but the AI is the real humans on top, and they just create our reality, which is not what I want. I just want a giant alien mothership. No. All we need now is just a bigger scale war. Ideally, Third World War. On many fronts. Yeah. And I would sort the problems. All of the problems. And I'm saying it confident from where I'm right now that let the world burn. And I'm gonna see, I wanna sit here and just watch it burn. And be like, yeah, I fucking like it. You know what I mean? We are at this point where we had no wars for a long time. And we just need a war. It's about time to have a fucking massive war. Let the millions die, and then maybe people will understand, or maybe absolutely new world order will come up from this, and there will be more like civilization based divides between continents, which would be nice. No, not in the sense of new world order and all that bullshit. I'm saying in the sense of that the major war would divide people in the way of the cultural or civilizational divide, let's say a continental divide, that people would be more separated from like not the morals, but like people would push not for globalization but for diversification of humanity. Nah. So it might have been good actually, because we would create more diverse, again, not in that way diverse, but more diverse humanity, human population, instead of being less diverse by putting all the people together and mingling and having basically pushing like that. There was agenda for people to push to be everyone in Europe supposed to be a color of cappuccino in 20 or 30 years, and that was an agenda I've heard, that they want to mix up everyone from the white race in Europe, and they want to make us be cappuccino color, and that will sort out all the problems of the world apparently. Yeah. So, but I know for a fact, living here, none of those things that happening in Europe or in US or Canada or in China are not gonna happen here. Not in 5, not in 10 years, not in even 20 years, because the local population will not allow this to happen. 100%. And you're talking about population that has guns. So there you go. You got armed and dangerous population.
Me encantarían esos boletos a España.
And if they don't want it,
Me.
the government won't do shit. Because the freedom over here is something else. Especially for me living in Europe all my life. What?
Me encantarían esos boletos a España.
Me encantarían esos boletos.
Me encantarían esos boletos a España.
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 Ana, ¿te gusta mi falda nueva?
Karnak is making world deals with China than India, heading more towards China, but it's leading. He's letting Indians next year. They can let in whoever they want. I'm leaving. That's why it's so hard choosing which one. Which one will it be in 20 years? Like, yeah, like, Pink, you don't... It's either you stay there and you don't think about it because you're gonna go crazy and you just live your life and don't care, or if you care and it bothers you enough, then you do something about it and you leave. It's just that simple. Because it's gonna be bothering you anyway, even if you decide, okay, I'm gonna stay, I'm gonna shut up, it's not gonna be my problem. As long as I got food and I got job and money, income, I don't care. Nah, that's not gonna happen. Nah. It's not, nah. Uh-uh. Not in Canada, not in US. I mean, in US there's only one group of people ready to do it. The new rednecks. There's a whole new redneck movement in UK in US. And they are, yeah, basically neo-Nazis. But yeah, that would be the only group on that continent ready to do stuff like that. In Europe, there are some groups, yeah, but they are too small. They can't do anything. I'm a kid born from immigrants, but I assimilated to the culture and consider myself Canadian. I act like Canadian, expect Canadians, the U-turns with the 50-foot truck on the highway. Well, that's, yeah, like we have that problem. Like when Ukrainians came over, loads of them became truck drivers. Oh my God, that was a chaos. That was a chaos. They did whatever they liked to do on the road. And yeah, it's just a different, even though they were so close culturally, but like driving rules, we were more civilized, more European like, and they came from like having no roads or just potholes to normal place. Is one Ukrainian, there was loads of young rich Ukrainians rolling down with their BMWs and shit, hitting pedestrians, but yeah. That's not the topic. Yeah. Oh yeah, bro. I've been living with one Indian, two Pakistanis, one Romanian was okay, and Brit was okay-ish. But yeah, I know it. I mean, they were good people in general. They shared food and stuff. Good, generally good people. Just the only problem was the cultural difference with like stuff like cleanliness and like, certain things that you notice they don't. It's like, it's not their fault, but it would be nice if there would be like a booklet, leaflet saying all the things that are culturally accepted in our country are. Please do them. You know what I mean? It's like that. And the other thing, the society, the population should be enforcing that on the migrants. Not being horrible, but like, or like in Poland, for example, if you do something that is not like not accepted by the people living there, you're gonna have 100% encounter with someone telling you you shouldn't be doing that, and no one's like scared of telling you off. It's like, oh mate, you don't do it here. It's not Africa. You don't fucking shit in the pond with ducks, because we had that's a real story. Like we had some migrants from Africa, and yeah, there's one video of one guy going into a pond with ducks and fucking shitting in it. So yeah, and that was like national news. Dude shitting in a fucking pond. So yeah, it's just the people need to, you know, take the finger out of their fucking bum holes and start doing something about it. But if your country is like US, Canada, or UK, where you, I mean, maybe not as much as UK before, but now, which is basically based off migrants, and but that's weird, right? That's weird how it works, because Paraguay is the same. There's loads of migrants over here, but yet everyone respects locals, everyone, like, you know, submits to the local customs, and it's okay, and everyone respects each other, and there's that, no matter where you're from, you're here, you live here, it works. And I think why it doesn't work in US or Canada is there's just too much liberty, and people not caring about other people, and not being, it's like, oh, I shouldn't bother him, or I shouldn't, who am I to tell him off, or stuff like that. It's like, no, you're a Canadian in your own fucking country, go and do something about it. If you can't do something about it, then, well, you fucked up. All of you fucked up. Big time. Wait, let me finish that, because 12 minutes past and I'm still stuck on that one. Ana, ¿te gusta mi falda nueva? Do you like my new skirt?
¿Te gusta el gorro de lana que compré para el invierno?
¿Te gusta el gorro de lana que compré para el invierno? Perfume, deodorant. Yeah, maybe. No, it's just like, I've noticed on what was it? The New Year's Eve night. We walked out, me and the boys from South Africa, 2 brothers. We went out to the to the riverside, and loads of people, like, obviously fucking any safety about fireworks non-existent, so you had shit blowing up everywhere. But besides the point, there was a big group of Muslim people. I've noticed, because of the women had the thingies, and they were normal. Like, I think I said it to Wolf before, but they were normal. They came here and they kind of do their own thing, but they still like, they are not gonna start their own fucking cultural things, because they know if they go too far, someone will fucking do something to them. So that's what I'm saying. Like, if you're gonna start doing something that is not accepted in this country, and people don't go and tell you off, that means this country is gone. Because if the citizens don't fight for what they believe in, you know, the cultural and everything, if no one dares to stand up to it, then it's gone. That's UK for you, gone. US, fucking US is always US, but yeah, but Canada definitely gone. Definitely gone. Spain definitely gone. Carmen, let's get to the right. Sharia courts. That shouldn't be even possible if the Canadians would respect themselves. Like, you respect your own nation, your culture, your people. So yeah, it's just not going like respect to your own culture and then letting other cultures brought in law that isn't for you. You what? You mental. You have to go to a mental institution, sir. Whoever let that happen, it would be either hanging or fucking mental institution. Carmen, ¿qué falda te
gusta? A ella le gusta esa falda larga y a mí también.
Yeah, eventually they will say it. Just like in UK. Just like in UK, they will force children during the school time classes to go to the mosque and pray, even though that they are not Muslims, and they're gonna force them to say the phrase that they denounce being Catholic, whatever, during the class. And that was already happening in UK when one boy or girl or someone didn't want it to go because he's not feeling like he wanna go to the mosque, and the teachers called in and they said that that's racist and he should be going there because of whatever agenda, and they said no. And then the kid got what's it called, detained? No, like he was what's the name? It was basically like stopped from going to school for some time. To not create any divisions and shit like that. Mental. And then you wanted me to stay there, get a mortgage for a house and fucking maybe start a family. Yeah, right, mate. Fuck off. Get a grip. She... someone start going meeting random woman. No, you cannot do it. Look at your hand and tell me why you cannot do it. You know. I know. Pink no. You're a different pigmentation, mate. You're not allowed. Who told you you have the same rights as them? You don't. Yeah. No one cares about that. No one gives a shit. It's like being a white monkey in China. You're a white monkey. You're there to be there as a white monkey. And now you're a white monkey in your own country. Which is basically just a person to make fun of. Or just to be there as a placeholder until the new population arrive. And then you can all fuck off. Because they don't need you anymore, because they got their own voters. So you're not agreeing with me, well, fuck off. We're gonna win the election anyway, right? All them lovely people from abroad will go and vote for us because we gave them so much shit that they will go and vote for us. At least for the first 2 terms. And then later they will start doing their own politics and their own fucking political parties, and soon we will join a greater family of Middle Eastern caliphates and fucking, yeah, right. Do what, yeah, keep going, mate. Placeholder for next, yeah. Hell freezes over. A ella le gusta esa falda larga y a mí también. She likes that long skirt and I do too. on born after December now is not allowed to claim Canadian citizenship if they can prove their parents stayed in Canada. The parents has to have lived here at minimum 3 years. Yeah, but so let's say there's a migrant couple that lives in Canada for a year. They have a kid, so they are 2 years in, and they just wait another year and go and reapply when the kid is like 1 or 2 years old, and they will be able to go over it. Like, to be honest, you don't need papers. If you can live your life and no one bothers you, it's like UK. It's like, yeah, well, home office is one thing, government is the other thing. Oh, you live abroad. Ah. Yeah, but like so many illegals in the Western countries that you're not even aware how many. Love your garden. Like, even Poland have illegals with our fucking border fence and army and everything standing there, and basically the whole nation being mobilized into a state of emergency because of the migrants. We still get illegal migrants, so as in like send them from abroad, okay. Yeah, I get it now, yeah.
Me encanta tu
jardín.
jardín.
No me gusta la comida. Like frita. Frita. What sport do you like?
¿Qué?
Deporte.
Deporte. Te gusta.
What subject do you like? ¿Qué
¿Qué?
asignatura
Te
gusta?
gusta.
Me encantan los libros de aventura. That's what chick here is doing. She has another 9 months to wait, and then her son and husband can come. Ah, okay. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's a loopholes upon loopholes upon loopholes. And the more liberal the nation is, the more loopholes there is, and the more illegals there are. The more politically correct you are, the more fucked, the more they fuck you in the bum. All the migrants and all the illegals, because that's the cultural difference between the old Europe and colonies and the rest of the world. That we have truthfulness, we have values. And you take a person from Africa who would try to scam you, and then 1 minute later you're my friend, help me get to Europe. You're my friend now, help me go to Europe. It's like, bro, you just scammed me. Oh, that's no problem. Friend, help me. There is no such thing. They will manipulate you like fucking ChatGPT. And that's the difference. Like, if you will let more of them in, then there is nothing left to pick up for us. Because if you have a society that isn't trustworthy one to another, there's no trust there, then you can't do anything without. You're stuck. It's only gonna create more divides and bullshit. So yeah. So that's why I think that Western world is screwed, and we need a war to sort it out. Basically, it's gonna be like that. Again, loads of brave, young, intelligent people will die, and all the stupid and cowardice will live. And I will, because every war is like that. Good people die at wars, right? And then from leftovers, the new nations arise. Because it's like when you had Ukraine war started. It was the same. All the fucking believers, all the best people from around the Europe went because we need to go. Like, it's obvious. We need to go. We need to help. And 2, 3, 4 years in, how many of them still are around? Not many, right? So, but that's just reality. Anyway, I'm gonna go for the shop because I need to buy something, and I'll be back. I'm gonna set the stream for World of Sea Battles already now, so I'm just gonna nip out, finish my coffee. Wait, what's that? Vast majority of these people coming, they don't want to build, they want to take. Yeah, they want to take. Sometimes get the good guys survive, but because he lost, there's no one left. Literally, that's what I mean. Like, you got the people who like, shit, we need to help. Like, the actually good people going, dying. And then the rest who left didn't have balls to do it. And those are just like, well, we don't know. Maybe that's a good idea, maybe not. And then you have politicians taking over, and they can lead them like a fucking cattle. It's like, okay, so now we're gonna do this. Well, yeah, maybe you're right. Let's go and do this. It's like, yeah, because there's no people like the people with cojones are gone, and when you have only pussies around. You know, it's like that comedian had a sketch about dicks, assholes, and pussies. It's like, you know, dicks wanna fuck around with both, but then dicks without pussies and assholes couldn't be dicks. You know what I mean? Like, it's all connected. Anyway, rolling out. I want to see using Google Translate. Yeah. Like, that's something I'm trying to convince my neighbors to do. To my South African neighbors, because they do that, and I told them, like, guys, fucking Duolingo, 5-10 minutes a day. Just fucking at least show that you have minimum fucking language skills. Don't go speaking to someone using fucking translator, bro, because it's like no one wants to speak to you if you don't know anything. Like, even if you're trying, you can't understand, but you're trying, you're smiling, you might feel uncomfortable, yes, but bro, don't fucking use translator. It's better not to understand than just whip up your phone and fucking GPT or translator. That is so bad. I mean, France is the primary European country that fallen apart because of liberalism, basically. Then next one was Spain, and then next one was UK. I mean, Germany, I'm not even counting them because that was an inner work. But yeah, France was the first one to start all the migrant bullshit, but they, for at least 20 years, they did it in a way that it was okay-ish. It wasn't a problem. But then it became a problem. And then you can't stop it because you got already half of your population is technically French, but ethnically not. So yeah. Anyway, let's fucking, maybe that's why I'm getting cut on the earnings of the Twitch, because there is some kind of AI algorithm listening to me and reading the chat and is like, no, you're not getting $12, mate. You're gonna get 9. And every stream you're gonna be saying something and we're gonna fucking drop it to 0. And it's like, yeah, that might be the thing. Who knows? Anyway, boys, I'm gonna go get some paper and be right back. Shitting on the West again, -10. Yeah. It's like, bro, I could swear I checked it and it was like $12. And I looked today, analytics, fucking 986. You what? I remember there was fucking 10 at least. Now, mate, 986. Then tomorrow I'm gonna check. No matter how much I'm streaming, it's not gonna go up. It's gonna go down. So yeah, it's a whole big fucking test for me doing streaming on Twitch and everything. It's just, I do it because I was curious, and I know for a fact all the big ones they buy viewers. All the YouTubers, big YouTubers, they buy viewers. Bots are everywhere. So yeah, that's why I'm not like, there's no more like idols or anything like that, or what to do to be fucking famous or whatever. It's no, just fucking spend money, buy bots. And if I had money to do it, I would literally make a fucking I would test it out. I would run like I'm running my stuff for a time and see the growth, and then invest with bots. And then you could see fucking straight up shooting up fucking stars. But I'm not gonna do it because I'm not a fucking scum. I like the rest. So anyway, see you in half an hour or so. I'm gonna set it up now, so I'm just gonna come back the little thingy and hop in on World of Sea Battles with you boys. So stay safe, stay sane, stay awesome. Ciao, ciao. Yeah, and be on Discord. See you later.